me. Can you focus on me? Baby, can you focus on me? Hands in the stove, how the faucet's running and I keep looking at you. Stuck on your phone, it's not.
Good morning. Can we focus on me? Just for an hour or so. Good morning, crafty friends. Good morning, and thank you for clicking on my channel, Crafting on a Dime with ShayShay. I go live every Sunday morning at 08 Central Standard Time. Thank you guys for joining me. Good morning. I'm looking at the comments. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Gayle. Good morning, Mayor. Good morning, Miss Merlinda. Good morning, Roslyn and Melody and Wanda. Good morning, DB. Good morning, Marge. Good morning, Jennifer. Good morning, Miss Patricia. Good morning, DB. Did you see my message, DB? I had a rough week this week. I hardly called Gifts HQ. I didn't catch Becky this week every day. It was rough. It was a rough week, but I made it through. Good morning, Annie. Good morning, Shamika, up early this morning, Lord. We're going to pray for her. Good morning, Alice. Good morning, Barb, Renee. Good morning, everybody coming in. Good morning, Shon. Shout out to all of my channel members. Thank you for supporting my channel, and all the moderators. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good morning, Mary Brown. Good morning. Terry, did I say good morning to you? Because when I get to the bottom, I'll be like, did I say good morning? Y'all, this is must see YouTube live today, honey. Listen. Good morning, April. Good morning, y'all. Listen. I'm not gonna tell you who I'm blaming for this block, because if I had to choose a block to start with, it wouldn't have been this block. It is, to me, the most complicated foundation paper piecing block ever. I would have started with a different one, which I will show you which one I would have started with. But no, listening to all the people, she in here. I ain't gonna tell you. I ain't gonna blame her out loud. She know who she is. Good morning, Stacey. Good morning, Miss Linda. Good morning, Vera. Good morning, Dimps. Good morning, April. Good morning, Up Designs. Good morning, everybody coming in. Are y'all ready for this? So usually I start out with what I bought for the week. If I started out with what I bought this week, we wouldn't get no crafting done. So I said after the live, I'm going to record a quick video to show y'all what new that I ordered this week. So I'm going to try to pull that out so I can get started on the crafting, so we can try to get in and out in an hour, maybe an hour and a half. So a lot of people don't like to watch back a 2-hour, 3-hour live. So the goal is to get it under an hour and a half. So yes, I just want to say my good mornings and get going. Good morning, Quilt Winch. Good morning, my West Coast people in the house. Good morning, unbiased Rachel. You got to see this. You got to see this. Oh my goodness, this is fixing to be a mess. I need to get up and get going. Good morning, the crafty Puerto Rican, Gayle. Good morning, Gayle. Yes, while you saying that, Gayle, let me go ahead and log on my baby's account so I can see y'all when I go to the table. Y'all, it's 4 minutes in. We about to get started. Y'all, I'm nervous. She's nervous about this. My baby changed his name on YouTube every other day. I have to share this. Lord, let me let the ad play. Let me be good. I'm gonna let my ad play. Look, so I can make a few pennies. Good morning, everybody coming in. You know, people used to me starting 15, 20, 30 minutes in. So when they come in and we halfway through with the project, they're gonna be like, what? Good morning, Ernie. Miss Ernie. Listen, so they're gonna be like, wait, why were you halfway done? Did we not do the regular scheduled program? Good morning, D. Smith. So yes, I'm nervous, but we're going to get through the project. I did it last night, so I know I can do it. It's just hard to explain what I'm doing. So just to let you know, all the links are posted under current project. When I say all the links, that means I posted 2 videos that I watch on how to use this foundation paper piece. And of course, one is Fat Quarter Shop. Dang, the commercials is real. One is, oh, there I go. Finally, I popped up. One is Kim, and then one is another lady. I liked her video. They're both posted below. The foundation paper that I'm using, the glue that I'm using is posted below. The light board that I'm going to use is posted below. Everything is below. Y'all know I'm a description snob. I don't want y'all, I don't want my moderators to have to work too hard. Yes. So I try to be good. Foundation paper piecing. Ooh, cool. Which are we ready? Okay, we have 43. So let's go. I was waiting to get up there. I'm like, is everybody in? Is everybody up? Everybody ready? Did my wake up crew wake everybody up? Y'all laying in the bed, ain't you? Rachel, you still in the bed, ain't you? It's okay if y'all are. Okay, let's go. Okay, so let me like my video. I'm at 27 likes and there's 43 people. I see why Gayle is like, please like the video. Thank you, Gayle. I see the messages. I'm trying to keep up with the messages, but it's not easy, especially when you're doing something new. But if you're interested in what I'm doing this morning, please make sure you go back and watch those videos. They're very short videos. I think Kim's is like 12 minutes, and the other video I posted is like 28 minutes. So not too bad. I have all my cameras hooked up this morning, so let's just pray for no echoing. Let's pray for no drama today. No drama. Let's go here. Let's go here. So first, let me show you the block I did last night. Isn't it pretty, y'all? It's pretty, pretty. It's pretty, pretty. This is the block that I did last night with my foundation paper piecing. I probably will never make a woven star this perfect ever in my life without foundation paper piecing. When I tell you the points are pointing, they're pointing. Oh, my oldest son is in here. Good morning, baby Alonzo. Good morning. Do y'all see the points? The points are pointing. And I created this with foundation paper piecing. Good morning, Miss Doris. Once you get past the flipping and putting the fabric on the opposite side of the paper and making sure it's facing right and all of those types of things, I think you're going to love foundation paper piecing. But this is the block that we're going to make today. It is the woven star, and I used the Fat Quarter Shop foundation paper pack. Thank you, Doris. Thank you. So I wanted to make sure the camera angle was good. I'm sliding I do have my light board on. This is with it off. Let me see if I can turn it off. So you can. That's with it off. I think it helps to have the light box. I didn't use the light box last night when I made this. So today I'm going to make the same block using the light box to see if it helps me a little bit. Okay. Good morning, Miss Robin. All righty. So let's turn the light box back on because, baby, she needs it. So let me first start out by showing you what the pack looks like. So this is what the woven star pack looks like. It looks just like this. And when you open it up, it's basically, it has the block that you're going to make on here. And it's like painting by numbers, but with fabric. We're going to quilt by numbers. You're going to quilt block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we have to make 4 blocks to create this woven star. And we're going to do that today. We're asking for all the prayer warriors to pray for me today. Remember, if I don't explain this very well, remember, go back and watch Kim. I do have my glue pen. I didn't use it last night. I may use it today, but it's just a glue pen to help the fabric stick to the paper a little bit better. It comes with a replacement. Like I said, it's linked in the description box below. I'm going to use my roller, my seam roller today. I hardly ever use that. Throw that away. So yeah. Oh, thank you, Keisha. Thank you for supporting my channel. So as a matter of fact, let's just move this out the way for a minute. Because the first thing that we have to do is cut the foundation paper piece. So it tells you everything to do. And, you know, I'm not a direction person. I'm a video person. I watch the video and I'll get it. Some people really like instructions. But if you read all of this, honey, listen, no ma'am. She's not reading all of that. That was a lot for me to read. But to each their own, I just want to make sure y'all know that the instructions are in here. But I learn best by doing and watching the video. So that's what I'm going to do today. So Kim starts out by telling me to cut the paper in 4 pieces. So that's what we're going to do today. I did order a new ruler. Ordered this ruler because I saw I saw Gifts HQ using a ruler similar to this. Of course, it's not the same ruler, but hey, a ruler is a ruler. Let me make sure I'm in the camera. That's why I keep looking. Got to get my camera angles together. So I put the ruler on the line. So I'm just starting by cutting these in half into 4 single, really blocks, because they're going to end up being blocks. So I'm just cutting them in 4, and we're going to make 4 blocks today. We're going to start out with just 1 at a time, and then we're going to go from there. And I promise you, it's not as hard as it looks. Kim can record this in 12 minutes. We're going to do it in 5. Oh my goodness, I'm too much this morning, right? Right? So I've already pressed my fabric. Let me show you the fabric that we're going to be using today. So I need 12 solids, which this is not a solid, but I'm using this as my solid, my background fabric. So I've already got them cut. I always cut more than what I need. You only need like 3 3/4 or 3 1/2 or something like that. This is cut to like more than 4. So I'm using this as my background fabric today. It's pretty light. So y'all can see what it looks like up close. Okay. And then you need, I'm using 4 different medium and dark fabrics to coordinate with it. So I have this fabric, that one. I have is that 4? That looks little. Okay, it's right a little over 4. Okay, just checking. And then I have this. This is just some scraps. I pulled these out of my jelly roll bag. So just some scraps. So for each block, I'm going to need 1, 2, 3. I'm going to need, because 1, 2, 3, these are the light fabrics, the light on the foundation paper piece. I don't know if y'all can see. Let me pull y'all a little closer. So 1, 2, 3, 3 lights, 2 darks. So what I'm going to do is grab 1, 2, and then 3. And then I'm going to grab 2 darks. Well, a dark and a medium to make this block. 1, 2. Okay. And I think what's confusing about this is the front side is what we're looking at to stitch on these lines, but the fabric goes on the back. And what, here's my add a quarter ruler. Sorry, you need an add a quarter ruler. But what Kim recommends is when you flip it over, you can't see any of the lines. So she recommends that you just put the ruler on the line and place like a crease so you can see on the back side. I mean, it's helpful, but I mean, I didn't use it that much. It didn't help me last night. I just kept flipping my paper back and forth, but I'll just go ahead and do it for video purposes. You know, it may help y'all to see the angles, but she does this so fast. I guess I'm doing it a little faster than I did it last night, because I was like, what? And then when you flip it over, I get what she said. You can kind of, oh, well, I didn't do that one. I didn't do this one. Yeah. Okay. Then when you flip it over, you can kind of see where the fabrics are supposed to go on the back. But like I said, that didn't really help me too much. Let me bring out my light box. I'm gonna try to use this light box today and see if it helps me. Because I'm not gonna lie, I was holding my fabric in front of my light in my sewing machine. And then I was like, girl, you got a light box. Use your light box. So, oh wait. Okay. Girl, my light went out. I was like, wait, I need you. Okay, so for one, it's a white. So that means I need a background fabric. And most important, to make sure the fabric is right side up. Lord, I hate background fabrics. I'd be like, which one is right side up? But this is right side up. Good morning, Miss Linda. Good morning, everybody coming in. I'm focused in on this first block to make sure we get it right, y'all. We got to get it right. So what's confusing, like I was saying, is this is the side we stitch on. So this is right side up for the stitch line. But when you flip it over, this is the fabric side. So the fabric side, my first fabric is going to be right side up. And I want it over this entire triangle. So I'm going to take a little glue, which I said I didn't use last night, just a little bit. And I'm going to stick this over. Oh, and I can see a little bit better with the light. And I guess that's great because now it's not moving. Oh, well, dang, it did fall off. Maybe I didn't use enough glue. Maybe I ain't supposed to be shaking the paper with it. Now I got to figure out which side is right. Okay, here we go. Let's stick this on here. Let's give it a little love. Maybe that'll help. Oh, okay, yeah, that's better. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so cool. Glad I'm using the glue today. So if you flip it back over, then it says go to step 2, which means I'm just going to pick one. I'm going to pick this color. So you have to remember that this fabric needs to cover this whole line right here. And I think what's confusing is once you flip it over, it has to be right side together with this fabric. And you have to make sure that when you flip it over, it matches on. See, I don't have it the right way. And I think that's what's the hardest part. The line is going this way. So my fabric needs to go that way. But then I have to slide it over because I'm flipping it and it needs to go like that. That's the hard part, y'all. Because if you stitch on the wrong line, it's not going to flip right. And I think that's why I kept flipping it back and forth last night to make sure. That's why I have that crease right here telling me I need my fabric right here. And then when I flip it, that's what it's going to look like. And that is correct based off of my block from last night. It's not easy, y'all. I'm telling you, to get your mind right to flip these the right way if you're not used to it. But I promise you, after playing around with this last night, I'm like, oh my God, this is a lot at first. So I'm going to just keep looking. It looks good. I'm going to slide this over a little bit. Flip that like that. And then I'm going to flip it over to look. Is it over the hole too? It is. So I think I'm ready to go to the sewing machine. I'm going to put a little glue. No, I'm not going to put no glue. So I know when I flip this that I need to stitch on this 2 between the 1 and the 2. I'm going to stitch a little bit past and a little bit past on this end. So I'm stitching in between the 1 and the 2. Kelly, be lost, Kelly. I'm sorry, girl. This is not easy to explain. That's why I posted the video. Just watch me and support me. I'm sorry. I knew this was going to be a hard video, but I still wanted to do it. Why not? So I'm gonna go to the sewing machine, and I'm sorry you're confused, Kelly. I love you. Watch Kim, and then what I'm saying will make more sense. Rosalind, girl, we know you confused, Rosalind. You're gonna have to watch the video. It's gonna make sense. Okay, the next thing that I forgot to tell y'all is I have to, so I did change my stitch length. I usually stitch at a 2.5. Kim recommends that you shorten the stitch length. Look, Rosalind. Rosalind, no. Y'all know why she acting brand new on this live. Oh, Stacey, I know. It's okay. So I'm gonna sorry, I'm reading the comments and see how you get distracted. But yes, I lowered my stitch length to 1.4 because it makes the paper easier to tear. That's why I recommended y'all watch the video. And I posted them because I was like, this is not easy. It's going to be confusing. I'm stitching past the stop line. And then I'm going to come back over here. And I'm going to fold my paper. And I wonder how far can y'all see. Let me move this out the way. I'll move this out the way. I think y'all can see right here. I think y'all can see the board a little bit. I'm going to use my add a quarter ruler. Basically, I stitched on this line. I folded the paper. And now I'm going to cut off all this extra fabric that's on the end right here. And we're going to throw that away so we don't have waste. Now, when I flip it back over, you'll see that I have my first 2 fabrics stitched together. Okay, so the next fabric is my medium, which goes on this side. So if I need it to go this way, I already know I need to flip it like this. And because of the light box, I can see the line for step 3 right here. So I'm just going to flip it right sides together and put it just like this. And then when I sew on this line on the other side, when I flip it, it's going to look like this. It's going to be cute. Stacey, girl, bye. We love Rosalind more than you. Okay, let me see. I just want to make sure I put that right there. And then flip it. And then I'm going to stitch on the 3 line now from here to here. And then I'll be back. And y'all, I have to do this 3 more times. But did you see how good that block looks? I will do this 20 more times to get a perfect block like that, y'all. All righty. Okay. It's so pretty. Okay, let me turn my iron on. You can't iron on this paper. You just can't use steam. No steam, no starch, anything like that. You can press with an iron. You don't have to use the seam roller if that's more, if you like that better. Okay. So I'm doing the same steps the rest of the time. I'm folding the paper back. And then I'm going to cut all this extra fabric off with my add a quarter ruler. I'm going to throw this away so I don't make a mess. Then I'm going to flip it over and finger press my fabric. Look at that. That thing looks good already. So now I have 1, 2, 3. Now I just have to sew down 2 more background fabrics. I'm going to press this a little bit because I did press last night in between with my iron. So we're just stitching by number. So on the side, so back to the right side up of the stitch lines, I have 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to go to 4, and I need to stitch on this line. So let's flip it back over, and let's see where that line is. So my 4 line is right here. That means I need, Lord, let me make sure the fabric is, that's right side up. So I need it to be this way. Now I can barely see that line, so that's when I have to go back and forth to make sure I have it on the line. Okay, let's see. I want to make sure I got that right. Okay. Let me just sew like this. Like this. So I'm going to sew on this line to this line this time. Okay. Okay. A lot of up and down this morning, but it's for a good cause. Taking one for the team. And I'm doing the same steps. Again, I'm just going to use my add a quarter ruler, cut off all this additional fabric. And then going to finger press. Finger press that like that. Use my iron. So now the only thing I need to add is this fabric on this side, and this first block will be done. So it's really quick. Thanks, Quilt Witch. Whatever tips you can provide. It's not an easy concept to get. It's really not at first. So I have to fold it this way. And then let's see. Boop, boop. Okay. So now, wait, is my fabric right side down? Wait. I gotta make sure my fabric is right side down. Okay, it is. And with this fabric, I don't know if it would really even matter. It's so close. Okay. So I'm gonna be careful with my paper. Careful with my paper because I still need it. Okay. Add a quarter ruler. Add a quarter ruler. And then, so this first block is done and I have to do it 3 more times. So you'll get to see me do it 3 more times. What happened here? Oh, because I sewed past the line? Okay. Let me press that. Okay. Okay, so this is my first block. This is block 1. We have 3 more. Okay. Okay, let's see. So on the back of this paper, she gives you a first trim line. And on that one, we just have to trim on that line to finish this part of the block. And then turn this way. Make sure I'm good. Okay, it's okay. And now I have my first block finished. So this is the first block. Okay. Does everybody see the first block? Now we're going to do this 3 more times and then we're going to sew it together. Okay. So I'm going to grab my paper. I don't know why my comments keep disappearing. So we're going to do some more of these, but we're going to try to batch these so it's not so crazy. Shamika, should I try to do the do it where I get the colors to match? Should I be bold? Should I make it complicated? So I was trying to see, like, if I put this paper right next to this one, if I wanted this one to line up with this. That's kind of what me and Shamika wanted to do. And then this fabric right here, so they would be lined up and matching. You think I could do it, Shamika? Did Shamika say no? Don't try it. We have to be bold trendsetters, Shamika. We have to be trendsetters. We could do it. Don't y'all like the way that looks better? Matching? Huh? Pinky? You know, that's the one thing I don't have that's pink is my rotary cutter. Did Shamika say no for real? No? Did somebody say good morning, Alexis? Is she in here? I didn't see her come in, but good morning, Alexis. If you're in here. Watch me scratching and surviving on my block, but we're going to make it. Did Shamika say no, don't do it, Scrappy? We got this, Shamika. We could do this. Basically, what Shamika is just saying, put the medium and the dark colors anywhere. Don't try to match it up. Just finish the block. I got the braid paper too, but I'm scared, Marge. I'm scared. I'm scared to try it. Okay, so we're just going to continue on. I'm going to try to do it, Shamika. We're going to be great. We're going to be good. Oh, good morning, Faith. Let me see. I'm trying to look at this. I'm trying to figure this out. Shamika said, don't do it. I'm so dead. Let me grab some background fabric. Okay. Shamika, I could do it. I got this. I got a feeling that I figured it out last night how to do it. This is how I have to lay it out to get it to work right. No, we're not doing pinking and cutting zigzags. That's not what we're doing here today. I think this is it, Shamika. I think this is how you lay it out to get it to line up where the colors match. Look, if Shamika not with me, I don't know who ain't. Okay, let me. Shamika, you gotta be with me. We could do this together, friend. If I sew it like this, this, and then I think I got it. I think I understand this now. Now I know how the block works. I'm just trying to get the colors matched up right. That's what we're trying to do. I think I got this, y'all. I think I do. So this one needs to be 2. 1, 2. I think I got it. Hi, Jessie. Okay, we're just gonna roll with it. If it don't work right, then Oh yeah, paper pieces, so sweet, Academy. Look, so sweet, Academy. Alexis, this is my second block. I did my first block yesterday. So listen, we got this, Shamika. When it work out, we're gonna do great things in the future. Okay, so I'm back at the sewing machine, and we're getting ready to do the second part of the first block because there's 4 parts. Kim did not make this easy on us. Look, she said, y'all gonna be some trendsetters. Y'all are gonna be great, doing great things. We got this, everybody. Y'all are here for moral support when I mess this block up. We got a lot of veterans in here that's been doing this for a while, so we are going to be okay. Okay. Wait. Shamika. Let me stand up one more time and look at this. Let me look at this one more time before I stitch this. Once you stitch it, it is over, everybody. It is over. So it's no going back. Okay. Let me just lay these out one more time. Because I really want the colors to match, y'all. Okay. Okay, I think I got it. Okay. My nerves bad. When it work out right, we're all gonna be excited. Okay. Then the chicken. You think I'm playing? Y'all think I'm playing about this pink chicken? Y'all, I am making a pink chicken today. I really want to make that pink chicken. And I want it to be pink. Why is this not right? I don't think I got this angle right. Let me put this on the light. It's supposed to be like, that's 2. Okay, so it goes like that. And then you flip it and it's like this. Got it. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we got this, Shay Shay. Just stitch along, sweetie. Stitch, stitch, stitch. If the colors don't match up, we'll just go with Scrappy after this. Can't be a perfectionist on your second block. Okay? Okay, so we're going to flip, press, and then we're going to use the iron. And yes, I say iron. Y'all can talk about me. I don't care. So then we're going to use this one for step 3. It goes like this, and then it flips over like that. Okay. Make sure I have enough room to flip and cover that block. And I do. Now let's stitch that down. Now we're stitching down 3. Then we're going to do the background fabrics and be done with this block. I spend more time trying to figure out the colors and the placement than I do stitching. That's not the hard part. Okay. So I didn't do my add a quarter, but it's okay. We'll get it on right here. Let's cut that. I'm so anxious to see if I placed the colors correctly. I hope I did. I hope I did, y'all. I hope. Oh, crappy crap. I cut my paper. Bo, listen. It's a morning, everybody. It's a morning. I just cut the darn paper. I wonder, can we still make it work? Okay. Where's my backgrounds? We're going to continue on because I still have this side and I know where I'm supposed to stitch. Right side down. So this goes like this. And then it flips over like that. It flips over like that. Okay, got it. Got it, got it, got it. Okay, so I got that one in the right spot. Now, I cut the paper on this side so I don't have my line, but we're going to estimate. We don't need the paper, do we? No, we're going to be great. It needs to go about right here, but we'll do it after this side. We're going to make it work. What's a little drama this morning with this paper piecing, but it's going to be cute in the end. Okay. I can't believe I cut my paper. I cut on the wrong side. I'm supposed to pull the paper up and then cut like this. But it's okay, y'all. I got a little sad, but I still think my colors are going to be right. I hope my colors are right. Uh-oh. Okay. Shay, you just not cutting good. Okay. Okay. Listen. Block number 2, trying to watch the chat, trying to get the colors right. I totally messed up this block, but it's okay. We're going to start over again. That's what happens when you're live. I know that y'all will be patient with me, and we're going to get it right. So I have enough fabric. So right side up. And then I'm going to look at this, and we're going to get it right. I need more fabric. I need this fabric. That's sad that I got fabric on deck for mess ups. We'll put that over there because I need to starch it. I'm going to finish this block today with no drama. And then I need this one. I already got one earned. So we got this one, and I'm going to focus and get it right. If y'all are chatting with me, I love you. And just give me a moment to get this block right. Please. Okay. So we're back on track. So I really want this to match up. So I'm going to lay it next to this one and see how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be here, white. When I stop playing around, this way. And then this is this way. And we're going to get this right. This goes like this. Sew it down and do the steps and not mess up. Okay. 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 Cut. And then I'm going to fold this up like I'm supposed to. Add a quarter ruler. And then boom. And then press this over. And then I'm going to press with my iron. Follow the steps. Stick with the steps. Okay. And then I'm going to put this like this. But it needs to be on this side because it has to flip. For 3. Okay. And then there we go. And I'm going to sew on line 3. We're on step 3. Okay. Then we're going to do the background fabrics. Okay. Add a quarter ruler. Gotta follow the steps and stay focused. Add a quarter ruler. There we go. And then I'm going to press that like that. And I'm going to press with my iron. And then I'm going to get my background fabrics. 2 more. I have to cut some more of these, but it's okay. And then it goes like this. But I need to slide it over because I have to flip. I think I got this down. I just have to pay attention. I know I got this down. There we go. Now I'm stitching on line 4. Okay. Okay. Then I grab my add a quarter ruler. Y'all see I'm doing the same steps every time. Add a quarter ruler. And then I'm going to press this, and then I'm going to press it with my iron. There we go. And then I'm going to do the other side, and then block 2 will be done. And then this goes on this side. And I got to make sure it's right side down. It is right side down. Make sure it's lined up right. So on the line on 5, and then this block will be pretty much done. We'll trim it up and do the last 3, 4 block, and then we'll be good. If it's scrappy, it's scrappy. If it matches, it matches. I have to give grace to myself in that this is a new process. I'm going to flip this. I got to be careful with my paper. Okay. My add a quarter ruler. And then cut that excess fabric off. And then press over. And then it's done. Boom, boom, bang, bang. Block 2 done. And then what I'm going to do is cut on that first line like Kim said do. To cut this down, we measure twice, cut once. I do have to tell myself that. And then the other side. Okay. And then I have 2 blocks. And they are matching. Even though I don't think I put this over far enough, but I'm hoping with my seam allowance, I'm going to catch that. I will. But as you can see, this is what I was trying to do, get this to match this. So on my next block, if I pay attention close enough, let me cut some more of that. Oh no, I have one of this one. I want it to be right here. And this could be this. And then I have an extra one from last night where I was playing around. Let me cut another one of those. So I'm getting it. It's just, I have to pay attention. So this goes here and this one goes here. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Thank you for... Oh, I see the best uni. Hi, Keisha. Hi, the best uni. Hi, Ruji. Hi, everybody. I was struggling for a little while, but I'm okay. I think I'm back on track. Hi, Patrice. Hi, Patrice. Hi, Scrapping Like a Lady. Okay, so let's get back on this. because this is going to be a cute block in the end. We just got to stay focused because this is something new for me. So let's flip this over and make sure it's right. We want this right here. We want this one to be like this. We want this one right here. And then our two backgrounds. So I got to cut some more background. That's fine. So that's how you do that to make sure it's right. If you want this to match this, this to match this, this one to match that. I think I got it. So let's go ahead and stitch that. So this one is 2. So let's put that one off to the side. So I know these 2 are first. So right side up for background fabric 1. Just use a little glue. Boop. To get that to stay down, you stay. And then this goes here. But this is the tricky part. You got to make sure it's right here to flip over like this. So we're doing the flip method. Woo, we love the flip method, everybody. Okay, stay focused. You got your support warriors in the chat for you. Okay, let's go. We're stitching on 2. This is part 3 of block 1. Okay, let's use the add a quarter ruler. Just stick with the steps and you will be fine. Stick with the steps. Where's my add a quarter ruler? Okay, throw that away. And then we press, finger press to make sure it's good. And then I'm going to press with my iron. And then I'm going to add this here, right there. Nope, it goes on this side because it folds over. That's that part. I'm telling you, that part right there is like the hardest part to grasp for me. Okay, now we're stitching on 3. Okay. I already love foundation paper piecing, but I know I have to pay attention since it's something new for me. Not nothing I can joke around with and laugh and talk with y'all and do. As you see, I messed up real quick. So I'm going to finger press. And then I'm going to press with my iron. Oh, no. Add a quarter ruler. Okay. Add a quarter ruler to cut off my seams. Now I finger press, then I iron, and then I do my and then I'll do my 2 side pieces, and then I'm done with block 3. So it doesn't take long when you get the steps down. So this goes here. Flip it over to make sure I have it in the right spot. Boop. I need to make sure I have right side down, and then I'm good. That is right side down. Let's stitch on. Oh, I'm doing 5 before 4, but it's okay. Since it's just the sides. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I knew this wasn't going to be an easy live for me, but I still wanted to show y'all this so y'all can go and watch the video and possibly try something new. The more we learn together, the more we can do together. Once everybody learns it from Kim, not me. Or the other creators that I saw they posted in the link. In the thing, I don't mind. If somebody knows somebody else that can do it good too, just let us know. Okay. So let me put on the other side, which would be this side. And then we're going to stitch on the 4. And then this block will be done. I think I'm doing okay matching up the colors. I hope. I'll see on this one if I matched up the colors right to the other side. I just had to be a challenger today and not do scrappy. Okay, add a 1/4 ruler. Add a 1/4 ruler. Add a 1/4 ruler. Cut off my waist. And flip this over. Press with my iron. And this block is almost done. I'm just going to cut off the first trim line. And then this one will be done. We only have one more to go, y'all. Am I going to be off in an hour? Am I doing good today? Okay. Cutting on the first trim line. Will I be off in an hour? Okay, so let's line these up and see how they look. So I think I'm stick it down, give it a little love. Now this is the tricky part. Okay, this needs to go here for 3. This is, I need to press this. I see it's a wrinkle. I just cut it. Okay, but I think it goes this way. And I think I did it, Shamika. Yeah, I know I'm gonna have to do my happy dance. Okay. So, and then this one goes here. So this, everything's matching. Can I finish part 4 of block 1? Oh my God, y'all. Thank you, Uni. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, where's my maracas? I missed it. I don't know what Patrice did, but I see something. So thank you, Patrice. Thank you. I haven't put out my maracas in a long time, y'all. Hey, good news. Yay. Thank you. Woo, I'm stressed today. Okay. Let's try to finish the part 4. Now we still got to sew these together, but that ain't the hard part. Okay, let's stay focused. Stay focused, everybody. Hi, Angie. Okay, I need some more backgrounds. What if I don't have no more background fabric? What if I used it all? What did I do with my scrap bag? See, that's going to be the drama. Okay, let me go grab my scrap bag. Y'all, I don't think I have any more of that fabric that looks like that. Because it was from a jelly roll. Crapola. What would Jesus do? Oh, I don't have any more of that one. Oh, this is pretty close, but it's not the same. I may have to take one for the team and have something a little different. No, that's too far off. Oh, so bummed. Okay. Trying to find something similar. Maybe I can squeeze in that one. Ooh, that's really dark. Wait. No, I can't use any of this. I'm trying to dig in my scrap bag. Oh, wait. How did this end up in there? What size is this? Okay, so I may be able to make this work. Where's my scissors? Oh, y'all, I'm just trying to find some more scrap fabric because I messed up with my fabric. The good thing is this doesn't have to be perfect. I just need a little piece of fabric. So I needed one more. Let's continue to dig in the trash, y'all. In the scrap bin. Lord, what's in this scrap bin? How big is that little piece I need on the end? It's not that big. Don't dig in your scrap bin like me. Don't do what Shay does. This is the piece that I had messed up on originally. Can I pull some of this? Am I ghetto enough to take this apart and use this? Where's my seam ripper? Listen. Are we being hood over here? We over here rigging. I'm trying to find some more fabric. I don't want to use a different fabric, so we could have been done if I didn't mess up. I want this piece of fabric right here, y'all. Seeing what I could do. Okay. Welcome everybody in. We usually don't have this much drama, this much entertainment Sunday morning. This is real new for me though. Oh man. Oh. This is the most. Okay. Trying to see if I could use this fabric. But do know that I was stitching with a 1.4, so this is not the easiest to unrip. I don't even know if that's going to be big enough for that little spot while I'm doing all this work. Ugh. Okay. I just need one for this end. Wait. For this end, and then I need one for this end. I'm going to have to use something different. It's going to be my special block. That's what we're going to call this, y'all. Call it my special block. I'll use this one. Oh, this block is going to be special. All right. I'm going to use this. I'm going to unrip this. Hi, Nicole. Good morning. Welcome in. We will be back into our regular scheduled video when I finish seam ripping. I did not want to pull out Stacey's BFF this morning, but it happens to the best of us. Okay. Is that 4 inches? I only need 4 inches. Okay. I'm going to put that up there. I don't want to lose my Stacey's BFF. I probably will need her again today. Okay. Okay, let me press this little piece of fabric that I don't ripped off of something else. And let me press this one. And then we're going to move on. Make sure I stitch these the right way to finish off this video. So this is not first. This one goes here. So I flip it this way. And then I stitch on here. Okay, we back to sewing. We finna be done, y'all. We will finish this block. Shoot. Alexa's going to be coming on. And I'm still going to say, we're still finishing this block. Oh, goodness. I hope not. I hope not. I have this the wrong way. And I'm glad I caught that. So this is how it goes. This is 3. This one is 2. So it goes this way and flips the other way. Okay, glad I caught that. I almost made another mistake running my mouth. Let's get back to focus mode. Okay, so now we're sewing on the 2. We're back focused so we don't make any mistakes. Since I'm a baby beginner doing this. Okay. Okay. And then add a quarter ruler. I'm just trying to remember my steps because they are important. Steps. Add a quarter ruler. Cut the waist. Then we press with the urn. And then we place fabric 3. Make sure that's 3. Yep, that's 3. Flip this way because it flips like that. Stay focused. Let's finish strong. 3. Okay, and then we're going to stitch on the line. We're stitching on 3 now. Okay, add a quarter ruler. Add a quarter ruler. Do the 2 sides, and then we will be good. Press. Press the block. Boom, boom, bang, bang. Then we're going to use these mismatch sides. Hey, doing what we got to do to finish the block, y'all. Right side down so it can flip over this way. And I got to be careful with this one because I don't have a lot. So I want to make sure it flips over and covers all that I need it to cover. It's just a little short. Okay. Okay. Add a quarter ruler. Okay. Then we press. It's a little off, not too bad. You only tell if you're doing too much. It's a little off. And almost not enough fabric. We're still going to continue on. That one. And now get ready to stitch on the 4. And then we'll be done with this block. Okay. Okay, I finished part 4. Okay. And then we're going to carefully peel this up. Add a quarter ruler. That's the last add a quarter ruler for today. And then we're going to press. And then I'm going to trim the first line. Okay. trim on the other side. And then we will lay this. I got all the pieces the right way, at least. Got them all the right way. Whoa. The drama this morning. Okay. So the next step is to sew these two together and these two together. And we do that by flipping them right sides together and sewing on the sew line. I do want to make sure they're straight and right on top of each other. And everything is matching up. Meaning the paper, not the fabric. I'm matching the paper, not the fabric. Okay. So when you have them matched perfectly together, then I'm going to sew on the sew line. It gives me a line to sew on right here. Hope y'all could see that. So I'm just going to sew on that line. And I'm going to do the same thing with the other piece. Is sew on the line. Again, I'm going to sew on the line after I get them together. Wait. Okay. Perfectly lined up. Okay. I only have to sew on the line that she gave me. I'm going to stop, make sure it's good. It is, and I'm going to sew on the line. Okay. Okay. So now I have this sewn together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press this seam open. She pressed one to the left, one to the right, but on my block, I pressed open. It's funny, I did the opposite of what Kim did, and I like it. I like what I did. So I'm just going to sew that up. I'm going to press it open. And then I'm also going to tear this little piece of paper off right here. Some paper on the side. Forgot to tear that off. I'm going to tear that off right here. Just doing the same steps I did last night. It seemed to work better for me. Tear that paper off the middle. And it's coming right off. I stitch with a short stitch length, so it's coming off. And then I'll press it open. Remember, you can press this. Don't use steam. I don't use water in my Alicia. No water in it. None. Okay. So that piece is done. I'm going to press this open and then tear the paper and then press it some more on this one. Thank you. Bye. It was a little scary for a minute there. Remember, this is what I would consider the most complicated foundation paper piece. I'm going to show you some of the other blocks that I have that I probably normally would have started with, but it is okay. I did the hardest one first, so yay for me. I'm just tearing that paper off from the middle. Okay. Okay, paper, come on. There we go. Okay. Now I'm going to press these open again to make sure it's good. Okay. So now that I have these pressed open, now I'm going to place them together, right side together. And then I have another stitch line right here where I'm going to stitch from here to sew my whole block together. And I just want to make sure the paper is right. Not my fabric, the paper. Because we sewed on the paper. So if you sew on the paper, on the line on the paper, everything else should flow smoothly. Okay. So let's do this last stitch. Oh my gosh, y'all. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. We are about to finish this thing. We are about to land the plane, everybody. Land the plane. Okay. Good morning, Carol. Okay. So now I open it up. This block is not as perfect as my block last night, but you know, it's a little stressful online. I'm not taking my time and feel like I'm rushed a little bit. I don't know why. It's just a little bit more pressure. No blame game. It's just different on live versus when you're at home and, well, when you're just by yourself doing it. And you just relax and having fun doing it. But it's okay. Let me press it. Let me move this. And then let me bring out. Can y'all see my pressing mat over here to the side? Oh, yes, y'all. Oh, I got some good camera angles this morning. I am not happy with this block, y'all. But I finished it. We did it. Let me tear off the rest of this paper and then I'll starch it. Oh no, I can't tear off the paper. I got to cut first. Let's go ahead and cut this block and then I'll tear off the paper. Well, let me show y'all what it looks like. This is what it looks like. I can see it's not as perfect as my block as last night. Y'all are probably like, it looks good. I know y'all are so kind. But I know it's not. My block last night was perfect. I'm just cutting around the whole thing on the last cut line that it gave me. Whoop. I do like this ruler. Okay, so this is what it looks like cut. I'm going to flip it over, tear off all the papers, starch it, press it, and then we'll be done with this block. And then I want to show y'all my other foundation paper piecing that I have. Let's see what y'all are saying. I did reduce my stitch length to 1.4. Thank you, Angie. Sorry, there was confusion and some mistakes, but thank you, Marge. Thank you, DB. Thank you, everybody in the chat. This is the most tedious part, I guess, tearing off the paper. Thank you, Scrap It Like a Lady. I mean, this is one option for getting that perfect block, though, because it's it does make the blocks perfect if you sew on the lines correctly and all of that, all of the steps. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you, thank you. I am going to have a members giveaway at the end of this live for my members. While watching TV. Yeah, because, I mean, normally you wouldn't just tear it off of one block. You probably just wait to the end and do all of them at the same time. Or get my kids to do it. We love getting our kids to help us out, right? I know I do. All right. A little bit more to go. Woo. I don't know, Melody. I don't know. Y'all may want to watch Kim's little 12-minute video. I strongly encourage it. Try to clean as I go. And if you don't believe me, I really do use this little bag. It's like my favoriteest thing that was made on Making with Marilyn's channel. I think they made those one night. And I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. I have two of them. I keep one by my embroidery. Oh, there's Marilyn. I put one by my keep one by my embroidery machine, and I keep one over here at my table. So now what I'm going to do is spray her down really good and do one more good press. I love Dollar Tree starch, but for quilting these small pieces that we're doing, the Dollar Tree starch just doesn't do it for me for that, but it is good starch. It's just not for these tiny pieces. I need something a little bit more heavier. Good morning, Peely. To them points, huh? Yeah. That's what paper piecing is good for, them points, honey. I'm just doing one more good press on this, and then I'll show you the other paper piecing blocks that I have. Maybe I need to give myself a little grace. It doesn't look horrible. This is the block that I did last night. This is the block that I made this morning. Let's see. Let me catch my live back up. I wonder where my other one is. I have something else. I don't even know what I did with it. I'm always sticking something places and then I'm like, I can't find it. And then I go into drive myself crazy mode and just order another one. I do have the braid paper, but I won't be able to pull that out for you right now. I just don't know what I did with it. I stuck it somewhere, you know. I stuck it somewhere and it is a roll. It's somewhere. I have the braid paper. What did I do with it? It comes on a roll. It looks just like the stabilizer and things like that. It comes on a roll. But I also have this one. This is the vintage kite. Ooh, this one's probably, well, this one may not be as complicated because yes, you're going to cut it in 4 like this one, but then it only has 3 steps. The one I did had 5. So I also have vintage kite. After I get over the live this morning, I may try some more foundation paper piecing live, you know. So this is another one. This one looks complicated too. I would never do this one on live. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it has a 6 over here. Look, let's put that one back over here. This is a vintage milkmaid star. We won't be doing that one on live. Dang, did I have an easy block? I thought I had an easier one to start with. Maybe this one was the easiest one. I apologize in reverse. Well, this one only has 1, 2, 3, but then you're sewing these together. That's not so bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have this one, which is vintage sunburst. I don't know why I thought this one was the hardest. This one may have been one of the easiest. Maybe this kite was easier. But I do have more foundation paper pieces. Ask me where it is. Now I'm gonna drive myself crazy after this live looking for it. I also have this one too. We like big blocks. They're easier. And you see this one, you think it's easier, but then you got 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 4, 5, 6, and you can make a log cabin with foundation paper. Oh, let's close it up. After today, I think I need a break. So what do you guys think about foundation paper piecing? Is it drama? Is it drama, y'all? Is it drama? Ooh. Thank you, DB. Oh my God, y'all. It's a little stressful, but we made it through. What's easier, Quill Winch? Which one? Which one is easier? Do you see my face? I made it through. Y'all ain't seen my face the whole live. Close my blade. Oh my God, y'all. But I made it through. We finished. So they're dang near perfect, you know. So paper piecing, that's what paper piecing does. It's drama even before I ever use it. Barb, listen. I'm not disagreeing. I am not disagreeing. But are they cute? They are cute, y'all. But the whole foundation paper, that's a whole new ball game right there. But I really wanted to try it. I'm glad I gave it a try. And yes, I gotta make some more of these because we have to do something with this. I don't care, even if it's just a mat for my sewing machine. We're gonna do something with these blocks. So yes. I'm not gonna lie, I am internally having a little battle in my head with what I did with my braid foundation paper pieces. So I'll be looking for that when I get off live. What we got going on today? I do have some special stuff going on with another crafty friend. recording some stuff. So I'm super excited about that. I can't talk about that. But I think Jess is going live at 1. Let's do our lineup. You know the deal. And then So Sweet Academy with Alexis will be on today. What is it? 4 or 5, depending on where you live. Of course, we got Miss Linda and Shon. Duh. And then we close out with Eve. I'll be about half dead by the time Eve come on. Don't tell Eve I fall asleep on her sometimes. I have to get up at 5, Eve. But I still love you. And I miss all the cool colors because I fall asleep. But thank you guys. I hope I didn't confuse you too much. And I put all the people to go to learn how to really do this in the description box below, along with the supplies. Scrapping with a lady, I'm in San Antonio. Oh, that does bring up a good point that I wanted to talk about at the beginning of the live. I mean, it's my opinion, in my opinion, and I will not do this. In other people's live, I will not talk about my channel. I feel like I have a lot of resources on my channel where you can find me. My email address is in there. I'm on Instagram. I have my Facebook group, but I will not post anything about my channel in other people's live. I am in other people's live to enjoy their content and to fellowship with you guys, or if y'all are there. So you got to come to my channel and you gotta find me over here, because I won't do it. I feel like it's really rude. I mean, and I don't want anybody to feel like I'm in their description box, like in their lives trying to steal viewers. That's not what I'm there for. I'm not there for that. I'm there for their content. If they shout me out, thank you. If they don't, I'm okay. Okay? It's okay. I just wanted to say that, because I do feel like I have a lot of ways for y'all to reach out to me, especially with my Facebook group. I post a lot of stuff in my Facebook group. Okay? So thank you for watching me. I appreciate you guys hanging in there with me. Check out my description box. I have a lot of good things in there. A lot of good things in there. Once again, thank you for watching. Hit the thumbs up. Check out the description box. I got a lot of good stuff. I've spent a lot of time. I spent about 30 minutes working on my description box in the morning to make sure everything is there that y'all need. And I will see you guys in the YouTube streets today. And bye. And thanks, Patrice, again. I know she did something. I just couldn't see what it was. So thanks to all my members and my moderators. Thank you. Bye.
Can you focus on me? Baby, can you focus on me? Hands in the soap, how the faucet's running and I keep looking at you.